Hey, what's up, man? I'm gonna go through my list of the top, young quarterbacks I got in the NFL that's coming up. That's gonna take the league, over the next 10 years and to see who's the best out of this crop. But I'm gonna say number one. Well, this is not no particular order. But I'm gonna say Jameis Winston from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He used to play at Florida State. That's what he got drafted out of Florida State, number one. Won a national title there. He came in the NFL, highly touted as a franchise quarterback, franchise type potential quarterback, and I like what Jameis Winston has been able to do so far. But I have to see more. I have to see a more consistent Jameis Winston on the field and off the field. He needs to stay out of trouble off the field. That's the number one thing for Jameis Winston, and he needs to become a better leader in the locker room. And the last couple years, Jameis Winston has not performed up to the level that I thought he was going to perform in coming into the NFL. So this year right here is going to be a very, very important year for Jameis Winston. Marcus Mariota, he's another highly touted quarterback. Came out the same year as Jameis Winston, and Marcus Mariota had some injury problems, but he has done fairly well in the NFL. He hasn't having any off the field problems like Jameis Winston, so he has no problems there so far. But he just need to get more consistent. It comes with being a young quarterback, and we all got to understand that quarterback is one of the hardest positions, or it is the hardest position to play in football. So he just need to get more consistent and get try to stay healthy and stay on the field, and be there for his team. But Marcus Mariota, he's a pretty good quarterback. And Carson Wentz, who I had as the NFL league MVP yet last year until he got hurt, and Tom Brady was able to win that award, which is well deserved by him because it was close. But I was gonna give it to Carson Wentz, before he suffered that ACL injury. Carson Wentz, this year he wants to prove that he's back from the injury. We all know that he set out for the playoffs and they was able to win with their backup quarterback. They were able to win the Super Bowl. So I know Carson Wentz, he's eager to get back in there and show that he's the number one quarterback for that team. Dak Prescott, his rookie year, they won 11 games, some 12 games I think, and he performed very well. He had a nice running back with Ezekiel Elliott back there running the football, which is a good compliment for a young quarterback. Is a great running back, and he had that last year. It was a little bit up and down because Zeke, he was suspended. And Zeke, he went through some things last year, whether he was going to be in the lineup or out the lineup. He wasn't sure, so I don't think his head was really, really in the game, and therefore Dak was, he struggled. That was his sophomore year. He struggled, and usually the NFL catches up with you your second year. You kind of surprise them the first year, but the second year they have a book on you, and they trying to come in and stop you. Another quarterback that's not on this list is Deshaun Watson, who was having some great games in the NFL until he suffered his second or third ACL injury. I think second to that knee. I think he suffered one in college when he was at Clemson. And Deshaun Watson is a dynamic player, a runner. He can pass the ball from inside the pocket. He can get outside the pocket. All he has to do is stay healthy. He's another one that has to stay healthy and stay on the field, and we can see more from Deshaun Watson. Another one is Jared Goff, who I thought was a bust his first year. He got a new coach, offensive coach came in and righted the ship for Jared Goff. He had a great year last year. The Rams had a great year overall. They have added some more talent to their team. We'll see how that talent pans out and see how it comes together. But they have to get Aaron Donald signed, in my opinion. Aaron Donald is very, very important to that team. They have to get that man signed and give him his money. But and another quarterback that's not on this picture, I got Mitch Trubisky. I know I'm a Bears supporter. I'm from Chicago, so I'm gonna put Mitch Trubisky in there. I know he hasn't shown much his rookie year. He played the last, I think, 7-8 games, 7 touchdowns, seven interceptions. Nothing to be excited about, but he does show poise in the pocket. He shows that he got a pretty good arm. He can go through his progressions. All he needs to do is just get more consistent, start more, and we'll see more games from him this year. We'll see what he does. He has a new coach, or offensive coach from the guy from Kansas City. They worked. That was under Mike Holmgren for last 3, 4, 5 years. So he's well schooled, and we'll see what Mr. Trubisky does. He has better receivers around him than Robertson, Gabriel. They drafted a receiver, so and he got some pretty good group of tight ends. He got 2 good running backs in Howard and Chacon. So we'll see what he does with the weapons he has. So these are my top young quarterbacks. If I haven't, if you have some that I have not spoke about, you can put it in the comment section and put your opinion out there on why you think another young quarterback should be in here. Subscribe to the channel, man. I'm out.